All right. I want to see, what kind of seating depth I'd have to go with these Wad Cutters in my rifle. And since there's no profile, it's blunt. It's got to be pretty short, which drives them right down in the case pretty good. I came up with a COAL of 1.940, which looks something like this. Ooh, come on, focus. Something like that right there. Seeing depth of probably an 80 grainer. Yeah. So I'm not sure what we're gonna run with this. Because obviously, volume wise, woo. That spike pressure's up. Load wise, as far as weight, it's quite a bit less than what that would suggest. I'd be going with the Ramshot tack for these if I do load them up, because that's what I got most to burn, and it's not quite as spiky in pressures, but yeah, that would do it if anything were to. So, any suggestions? Oh, let me know. I haven't tried figuring out the semis yet, but I'm gonna do that in a minute, and I'll get back to you. But yeah, I actually had to elongate the slot in my little rig here because it was going beyond what I already had. All right, well, in a bit. Now another thing, those Wad Cutters, the entire thing is bearing surface, so there's that. But they're only 0.223 in diameter instead of 224, so there's that. Yeah, so many oddities that I'm not experienced enough to figure that one out. Now, as far as the semis go, that little bit makes a big difference. Now, to touch the lands, I ended up with almost normal. All right, I went base to ogive for a more consistent measurement, and it was 1.120, which gives a COAL of 2.188. Like I said, almost normal. And the seating depth is really reasonable. It's, these, I don't think there's a problem with. That little bit makes all that difference. And it's, think about it. Does not look all that huge difference yet. It really is. I don't know if the camera shows how much difference it is, but yeah, I guess it does. But still, it's not like they're a point by any means. That is definitely a flat. I don't know if these will feed. I only made 5 of them, so I can't really test that. The others, not a chance. But yeah, let me know if anyone's got any suggestions. But these, I don't think there's a real problem. Probably pretty much just go at starting charge, or the recommended minus 10% even, to be safe. But yeah, it is not that. It is not bad. All right, this will give a better comparison to the soft point. I seated this semi to my usual 1.890 base to ogive. There's the base. This is COAL of 2.058. A little more reasonable anyway. Yeah, so at least that's a little more apples to apples instead of, touching the lands. All right. These could be dangerous. One other thing I thought about was less lead and seed them lead end first. Lost to obturate, it's real easy. It'd just be blowing into, a cavity of brass. But these is just too full. Lots of ideas, not sure if any of them are good. but yeah, if these are like 55 grain and put in this way, I don't think seeding depth would be an issue. So the question is, would the going in that far during ignition, would it crush it all around, or would it equalize until it got into the barrel and keep it opened up? That is a big who knows, really. that's a huge variable. But yeah, that's kind of what I've found. And yeah, good, bad, ugly. Yeah, all of the above, I think. So I seeded one of the 69 grain soft points, and I seeded it to my usual 1.890, and it put this one at 2.258, so right at mag length. So that's cool. And seeding depth, see if I can get it in here, is right at the base of the shoulder. So yeah, that's pretty good. Pretty normal, not too scary. Those semi-wad cutters are, a little more scary, and those full wad cutters are downright frightening. These would be the first logical choice to test. Then the semis, and well, mine aren't made of unobtainium, so just no. I may be crazy, but I'm not insane. Psycho Clown is just a name, an alter ego. I'm rather attached to my face, and I'd like to keep it. So just say no. That's what I'm going with. All right. Well, yeah. These, I think, are good to go. Yeah, the other end of the spectrum, don't think so. Actually, those water cutters, if I could get enough 22 shorts, then might be in business. I probably couldn't stuff more than 55 grains or so in a 22 short, but I don't get many of them. That just dawned on me. Yeah, that I might try. I think those might actually turn out reasonably safe. So, yeah, I just only have, I could probably count them all on one hand. So, yeah, those just aren't really something I come across too often. It's like, I think, 17H Mark 22 Win Mags seem unobtainium. 22 shorts are super unobtainium. All right, well, I'll leave you with that. God bless. See you.